Yo, it's Big Toya, and I'm bringing y'all Out the Box Life of Lessons, episode 107. And we getting into insecurities, self-insecurities, insecurities in a relationship. Let's talk about it. So y'all know I got my family in the building.
Yeah.
Shout out to Malcolm. Shout out to Ellie. Shout out to Nikki. Shout out to Chinny. Shout out to Ken. We in the building. And we about to start talking our shit. So, here we are. Alright, so let me just start off with saying an insecurity that I have. When bitches play with me. You know what I'm saying? When bitches play with me, bitch call me insecure or not, stop. Don't play with me. It's like, no, I'm fucking with y'all. But no, the biggest insecurity I have with myself is my breasts. So I feel like they're too big for me. But I'm, in the process of having a surgery soon. So that insecurity will be gone. Insecurity in a relationship when everybody dump their insecurities on me. Okay?
What do you mean?
When they are so insecure that everything that they're insecure about, it becomes your problem. So insecurities that they had coming from another relationship into a new relationship, they dump those insecurities on the next person. And that's what happens when people don't take the time to heal before they move on. You know what I'm saying? So
or somebody don't let you take the time to heal. And sometimes people pressure you to be in a relationship.
True. But at the same time, you still have the opportunity because you always have a choice. Your choice, say no. If you're not ready for a relationship, I'm not ready for a relationship.
It'd be hard to say no though when you're already into it though. Like, it honestly do be hard.
Like some people feel like they fear of taking that loss. If you tell them that you're not ready, they're gonna move on without them.
What? That's your insecurity.
So sometimes.
So that's that person. That's an insecurity within yourself then. Because if you scared that a motherfucker, if you keep it on a being with a motherfucker and they leave you, your insecurity is that you're not going to be truthful because you don't want them to leave you.
Yeah.
And you can't do that because guess what you're doing? Settling. Let's not do that, people. Please. Never settle. My slogan, always going to be my slogan, never settle for nothing in your life.
Yeah.
So, Malcolm, what's the insecurity you got?
Insecurity I have. Like, no matter, like, how great I am, and I'm really great. My insecurity that I have, I don't know, you had to come back to me on that one. I don't have one off the top.
Belly, do you have any insecurities about yourself?
No.
Now, we're going to have to be truthful here now.
I can't name no insecurities I got.
You can't name none.
What I got, man?
Nigga, you know any insecurities he has?
You know I'm good at my skin, baby.
Not nothing you don't like about yourself at all.
Baby. Baby. I'm straight in my motherfucking skin. This is what God gave me. I ain't stressing. You okay?
Hey, copy that. Nick, any insecurities you have? It could be like the smallest thing.
If I had to pick, I would say my butt. I was blessed with a big one, but I don't like having one.
Man, that shit perk 30. Stop
Because it's like soon as you just get in the room, it feel like everyone is just staring there at that. Like, get me down to normal size. I take the size.
Shit, they paying for that ass.
Yes.
Left and right. BBL. Chopping you up. Like.
Man, they going through real life pain to get that ass.
Yo, they're going through real life drain is this shit. They gotta get the massage.
Damn.
Yeah, I give a little back. I give a little to a sister, son.
I understand, cause let me just say this too.
You doing that?
My mom gave her daughters My mom gave her daughters all these titties and no ass, bro. I don't got no butt. It's a little bit because I work out, so it's a little bit. You know what I mean?
She got all her sons all the dump.
All my brothers got the asses everybody is paying for. I swear to God.
Nah, I ain't got no.
Yo,
fuck back, fam.
Yo, not even only my brothers, but my nephews. Whoa, baby, baby. All right, so let's move on. Chinny, you have any insecurities about yourself?
I don't think no physical. More so mental. Like I'm defensive.
You defensive.
Yeah, and I don't think I should be as defensive as I am. I feel like I gotten better, but I feel like I can be a little bit better. Right. So, yes. No.
So, do you feel like it's that way when you're in a relationship, or just with people in general?
In general. I feel like I can't bite my tongue, and I feel like sometimes I don't have to.
Death can't bite the tongue.
Everything.
Motherfucker like a pit bull.
Yeah, it just feel natural, and I don't know. I don't think I can change that. And I mean, I feel like I've gotten better, but I think it's gonna always be there. I just have to like tune it up. So that's my only thing. I want to get better with it.
Depending on what she's sipping. That motherfucker keep going and going. You like Chinny?
I hear that.
She's like, all right.
It's not about me.
Ken.
Yeah.
Ken, you got something for me, Ken? What's up? What's the insecurity you got, Ken? It could be about yourself. It could be about you in a relationship. It could be anything. It could be something with your kids. It could be anything.
Mine more so relationship wise, like I know how I am as it in a relationship, so it'd be like
Speak up.
I need to like get myself like right for the right person. So it'd be like it's hard to explain because it's like it's more so trust on that. Like I can't trust myself more than I can trust the other person. So it's like
that's deep.
no, it is. I'm trying. Like,
everybody has to learn. You know what I mean? Everybody has to grow.
Right.
But the fact that you can sit here and you can take accountability for that is the first step. You know what I mean? That you see it, you feel it, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you want to get better with that.
Yes,
that's the first step. So shout out to Ken. Good for you, Ken.
Yes.
Yeah, cause don't play with my sister.
What was one of the biggest, like while you were in a relationship, one of the biggest, like, the hardest thing that you had to deal with someone being insecure? Like, how do you face the insecurities?
I feel like, man, I have learned that when a person is just so insecure with themselves, there's no changing that for them. There's no changing that for them.
You can.
Like, change all their insecurities?
Yeah, I feel like that's something you can't do.
All of them?
No,
you can't. No, don't. We could dim it down. You know what I'm saying? I might concur something.
Right.
But all of them ain't gonna be on me.
You can't change it.
But it's like, why would you really be with somebody that got that many insecurities that you do change? Like, I feel like
you shouldn't.
I feel like that's the
because they have to deal with their shit.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you completely know that they have that many insecurities unless you're with them? You won't know. The insecurities don't come out right from the rip.
Well, some of them do.
Some of them,
many,
but
they slide out.
Not all of them. Because a motherfucker can go, a full 6 months. Perfect. You hear me? Bitch, I ain't got no problem. I'm bad bitch walking. You know what I'm saying? 6 months later. Oh, why you like this girl pic? I saw you comment on this girl picture.
All that. You get all
but
that.
I still feel like 6 months is still friendship. Like you barely know somebody's name in 6 months.
I mean, that's cool, but I feel like 6 months, a motherfucker really started to get to show who they truly are.
You gotta be more comfortable.
Yeah, they more comfortable at that point.
My job get to know me in 6 months. This nigga was on top for 6 months.
No, they give you 90
This
days.
nigga laid his shit down. What the fuck on him? I secure my spot. I secure my spot.
And then it's up.
It's up for this. I ain't been in a job that long.
No, but one of my biggest things is just like a girl just dumping all her shit on me for me to fix it.
So with that being said, do you feel like that's something that you give off in the beginning?
No. I feel like I'm very like, you know, an emotional person. I feel like, you know, I'm very caring.
Basically, open it.
But that's giving
You know
it. That's kind of giving it.
Yeah, but bro,
Yeah, you giving that open.
it's like I can be your therapist to a certain extent. You know what I mean, as your woman. You know what I mean, but at some point you have to say, self, I have to deal with my own shit.
Yeah.
Well,
I have to deal with my own shit.
But I think with time going on, because a lot of people are looking for help from people as far as healing. So when
That's what a fucking therapist is for. Because you see what happens. What happens is it destroys the relationship.
Yeah, but sometimes they lean on that person that they with.
Too much.
Yeah, but it's like, again, it's something that a lot of us give off in the beginning. Like you see, even with our family, we so close knit. Everybody love us. Everybody fall in love. Like we all kind of like the same. We give that caring, that general love, like genuine love, and everything else. So it's like people are gonna always want to be around us. So it's like a gift and a curse for all of us.
Yeah, but at the same time, not everybody is going to dump on every single person. They have their person, or you know what I mean. They have somebody that they want to go to. Like I'm not going to dump everything on Malcolm. I might want to talk to Nikki one day. You understand what I'm saying? Or my therapist.
But it depends on the person who they trust the most.
Right.
Yeah, that too.
Because we don't give off like you don't like we sit and we have conversations with people because we want people to be better and do better. So it's like we have to. Sometimes we just have to take on that role. Like that's probably just our purpose sometimes.
Yeah, but let me say this. I don't mind being a person. I don't mind being. You can lean on me. I have a listening ear. You know what I mean. I can try to help you through whatever I can help you through with. But when it comes to self accountability and your insecurities within yourself, you really have to deal with that shit. And for real, you shouldn't even be in a relationship if you have that many insecurities about yourself, about reservations with other people. Like, because clearly you got a lot of healing to do.
So do you think people like more so manipulate some of them when they see how caring you are and it's like they throw more at you so they can have your attention?
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
So I don't feel like a lot of it is insecurities. I feel like some of it is manipulation as well.
Yeah.
So it's not, so we can sit and say that, but everybody that really knows for real who they are, it ain't insecurities. Because a lot of people.
But that's a problem. A lot of people don't know who the fuck they are.
But how can you? Like,
because they don't sit with themselves.
Yeah.
You keep jumping from relationship to relationship trying to find yourself. You can't find yourself like that.
About me right now? I'm just making sure.
Oh shit, yeah. Talk some more, Toya.
You can't find yourself by jumping from person to person to person.
Yeah.
You can't.
Energy transfer is real, y'all.
No, listen,
bro, like energy transfer is so fucking real.
Alright, so I have a question about that. So how do you find something you don't know what you are? So like a lot of people would say, be yourself. But what if you don't know? You have to create yourself. You have to create something. So I feel like everybody that creates themselves take bits and pieces of the people that they learn from and people that they know, and that's how you create yourself. We're not born as yourself.
I mean, yes, you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not born as yourself. Like, be yourself. Like, what the fuck am I? Like, seriously.
Low key, you gotta be raised into these words.
Because I can think I'm one person and you can tell me that I'm a whole different person. Lamont can tell me I'm a whole different person. But that's how you build yourself. You learn from every individual person. I like how she laughs and joke. I like how stern he is. I like how motivated this person is. So you take all these characteristics from everybody and you build yourself. So when people keep saying be yourself, who the fuck am I?
I feel like
but you can't just say, oh well, she's very sturdy and she's doing everything that she got to do for herself. I'm going to be just like her.
You can't do that because
but to a certain extent,
it can motivate you.
But it can motivate you.
It can motivate you, but you for you to take on that whole person identity, that's not real.
No, it's not the whole person identity. It's just that one thing that interests you. So again, like I said, you could have a person that's hardworking. Okay, I'm going to tap into their brain and see how they so motivated to just work every day and get up every day. And then you got another person. Okay, they love flowers. I want to love flowers too. Let me find out how they. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just nobody. I hate that saying when people say be yourself, because it's like everybody's creating themselves. So you say you still that 12-year-old fucking boy that you been your whole life?
I feel like that saying that means be yourself is like everybody have a code that they live by. So you have to find your code. You know what I'm saying? What works, his rules might not work for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't stand.
But look, you're not in that person's shoes to know who they are or what bring out that characteristic. So if you sit here saying like I like that characteristic, so I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna be like that. That's not being true to what you are. That's just something that you like about that person.
Yeah,
you gotta find something that you like about yourself to make you say
it's like
I'm cool with this.
Like, I'm
this part of me.
I'm gonna break it down like this.
Like,
it's like starting a business, right? You can think that you're interested in something because you see somebody else doing it. So like selling hair. Oh yeah, I like to get my hair done. I like to get my hair done. Oh, I can do that. I can sell hair. They doing that. I can do that. But if it's not something that you really want to do, it's not something you're gonna stick to.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how do you know? When they say find your passion,
she said, how do you know if you don't try it?
you get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta, when everybody always say, make the statement, find your passion. Find what really makes you happy. You have to go through 100 things sometimes. And then you give up on that.
But what you're trying to say is stop taking on so many personalities when you know that's not you. That's the difference. Like, therefore, you know you don't like this shit, but you think I like it, so you're doing it just because I like it. No, that's fooling somebody. That's not being yourself. You know yourself right now.
But that's how you can pinpoint the people
but
that
nigga,
really
what
don't
if,
know themselves.
what if I don't even like it? I'm just trying to do it.
Trying to get over it.
But that goes back to manipulating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they trying to do it because I'm pretty sure at a certain age, you know a good 10 things that you like about yourself and what you don't like. So if you get into a relationship and we like, okay, today I want flowers. And then they sit on the table and they're not in water. This bitch don't like flowers because she let him die.
Yeah.
You only want it because he put the last bitch flowers.
Yeah.
But just take it back to insecurities versus manipulation.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta be smart enough to know when you're getting hit with it.
Yeah.
But it's really all about growing pains.
For some people, don't want to grow.
Some people don't want. Some people don't want to grow.
No,
they like staying exactly where they are.
I feel like some people want to grow. They're scared to grow because they're scared to change. A lot of people
scared to change.
Well, that's like saying a lot of people like fruity pebbles. They ain't never gonna get that cereal up, so they ain't never gonna change them colors. That's a lot of flavors. That's a lot of personality. You gonna keep on doing whatever works for you at that moment.
Like, growth is change, and like that is scary, man. Like. I tell you, I'm one of the ones I can give you the whole book of it. Like, it's scary. Like, it's really scary.
And I feel like
sometimes you just got to do it.
I also feel like change is really scary to people who are not driven enough or don't have that mindset of I can do anything. And a lot of people don't have that mindset. Like, a lot of people don't look at themselves like, oh, I can, own a property. Or I can own a business. Or I can see how I think. I feel like I can do whatever the fuck I think I can do. Whatever I think of, I feel like I can do it. I'm going to at least try to do it. You understand what I'm saying? But it has to interest me. It's not because somebody else, my friend is doing this, now I want to do what my friend doing. It's not that. Whatever I'm interested in, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I feel like a lot of people don't want to change because they don't want the other person to change either.
True.
Damn, say that again?
I feel like a lot of people don't want to change because they don't want their partner or the other person to change. So I feel like, all right, so if I want to do something in life, I'm not going to do this because I feel like this person is going to do something and I can't take them making a change. So they don't want to change and they want to keep everything like it is because they're not ready to change. So they be like, okay, I want to go and hang out with my friends. But I'm not going to go hang out with my friends because I don't want that person to go hang out with their friends. So we're just going to sit here on the fucking couch and just watch TV.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And it's stupid, but people are really like that.
They are.
So people they want to, like, everybody want to do a lot of stuff, but when they look over and they be like, if I do this and I make this move, then this person gonna want to do it. Like, it's just something as simple as a guy want to hang out with their homies, but I'm not gonna hang out with my homies because I don't want my girl to hang out with her girlfriends tomorrow. So you get what I'm saying? Like, you want to do this,
but you're afraid
of the other person going to do this, and it's going to
they are insecurities.
Yeah.
They are just full blown insecurities right there.
Right.
And it's like you can't be like that, because one thing I feel like you have to have in a relationship, you have to have your own identity outside of your partner.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have your own relationships with other people outside of your partner. But that is a healthy relationship. If it's just you and your partner, and that's all, that's it. So say you got all these friends, your family big, you know what I mean? And then you get with somebody and they don't have no friends.
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying? Their family is small, they don't really get along with their family or whatever. So now that person is about to be merged in with you and what you got going on over here.
Right.
So now you feeling bad for this person. Okay, well, I'm gonna introduce you to some of my friends, and then maybe like y'all can be friends. And then my family becomes your family now. You know what I mean? And it's like so if
where's your
my brother, if my people's going to go hang out, and I don't want
this person to be there.
I don't want my girl to go, because it's like I just want me time with my peoples. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to feel bad because I introduce you to this life. I can still have my days with my people by myself. That should be fine.
Like, you mad as shit.
But some people can't get it.
You mad as shit. Stay home.
Yeah.
For real though.
Stay home.
I'm okay with that.
So would you say insecurities come from lack of trust within yourself?
Yes.
The biggest problem. That's the biggest thing. What you lack within yourself, you want to lack with anybody.
Yeah, so would you say insecurities is somewhat sort of a good thing?
I feel like dependent on what the insecurity is.
To keep you on point.
All right, look.
So if it's like something small, like if I'm with somebody and I'm like, my insecurity is my breast. So don't fucking touch my breast. You know what I mean? And it's like they don't see a problem with my breast. And they try to like butter you up like, babe, your breast is fine, nothing wrong with you, blah, I love your breast, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But bitch, I said don't touch my breast. But no.
Do with you type shit.
I mean, but people can make you feel comfortable about a situation like that. Because I've been in a situation where the girl liked breasts. And it's like, I really love this person. So it's like, you try to compromise. But like, don't get too carried away. Okay? I'm not fucking you without my sports bra on.
Sometimes
I don't want to feel a move.
No, sometimes they build it with your confidence, with your insecurities.
Yeah. So that's what
it'd be like people that the insecurity about weight, right? But when they still lose, like when they go to the gym and they lose their weight, like they still have that insecurity, like, oh, this is not good enough, this is not good enough, this is not good enough, and then they fucking end up to be like a twig, and then they have another whole group of, and I used to be bigger, I used to be better, like it's like you'll change so much about yourself that you think it's like an insecurity or that you're lacking or whatever it is. And when you finally get that change, it comes with a whole nother form of insecurities. Like,
yeah. And also, another thing is, do you really have that insecurity or somebody put that insecurity on you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta watch that too. Because some people don't care.
If your person, if your mate, say you meet somebody, you don't have a problem with how you look. You know what I mean? If you're a big girl, you flaunt your big girl. You love being a big girl. Then you get with somebody and they're downing you about your weight. Mm-hmm. They are creating an insecurity for you.
Yeah.
Now, they don't got to be downing you.
No, I'm saying downing because people will really just like, put a motherfucker down because of what they don't like. But why you talk to me?
He's a nut, right?
Exactly. Why
a motherfucker just manipulation. Because a motherfucker always think that he just come into somebody's life and change them to how they want them to be.
Can I ask y'all a question real quick? Y'all see that movie, Why Did I Get Married?
I was about to say that.
That nigga was really, he was really drunk though. He was drunk though. Hold on, let me get up there. She was like, he was drawn on her, right? She was real big. And she was like, alright, I feel some type of way. So she found a new nigga. He wasn't grinding her up, but he was like, alright, man, we just gonna go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
He was
so, right, and she lost her weight and she looked real good at the end, right?
Yeah.
So, it was just a delivery because the boy was saying that you fat as shit. And the other boy was saying like, I'm gonna get you in the gym with me.
Delivery. But are you telling this person, oh, you need to lose weight for my image? For your image? Or
for your health?
Do you need to lose weight? No, but for him it was for his image. And when he took her around other people,
wasn't like that when he died.
That's what it's image. Cause
it's image. Like when somebody's down on you like that, it's image for them. Yeah, but when somebody love you, it's babe, I want you to be healthy to live as long as you can live. You understand what I'm saying? So it's two totally different things.
So we always thinking like, why did I get married?
We always
Yo, mama, if I met you like that, I don't gotta stay with you like that.
Right.
That's it.
Now, if I met you nice and you nice, and then it's like you getting a little over the it's like now
I'm becoming the ball head boy. You getting like that? I'm becoming the ball head boy. But I beat you like that, I'm the boy. Like, you a little sick,
I beat you like that, I don't gotta stay with you like that.
You gotta be careful with that rule though, because that's like you ain't meet me like that, so I met you with a job. And you do that leg cut off, you can't work no more, so I can roll that ass out the window.
Or I met you with hair, and you can't fucking roll a piece of hair. That means I'm done with you.
Hold on. So now, that's your problem. That's your problem right here, Toy. I'll tell you what problem. Because one, we talking about physical. We talking about something. No, hold on. Wait. We talking about something that you actually can change versus something that we can't control. If I lose my hair, I can't control that. Baby, that's genetics. But you eating six Big Macs and 7 shots from small fries. That's something you can control. Like, baby, you can put a salad in there.
They can't control if they're overeating. Okay, it's something that's bothering them.
Okay, well, let's get down to the problem.
All right, but baby, let's not be like 600 pounds. Life.
Like, how much you laying down? Hey, come on, we gonna get this.
I mean, but you keep. That's like your fault too, because you keep coming home.
I love you.
Some nights it's not about that. Sometimes it's about what's on the inside. Sometimes it's on the inside. But when all these necks come into the inside, baby, we're gonna have the result on the outside. So that's why I want to say, what you intake is what you come out with. What you put in your body. What is gonna show? If you drink some water, your face will be clear. You don't gotta have soda every day. You don't gotta eat the snacks every day. Yeah. Put some vegetables on that plate.
She over here playing.
A carrot a day. An apple a day. We start with small choices here. My hair, baby, that shit ain't coming back. You gonna leave that shit alone. You can leave right there.
Well, you know what they teach these kids now. You get what you get and you don't get upset. So when you get home, you get what you get and you don't get upset.
Look, sidebar story, we at like a fast food restaurant. And my lady had got some food, but her food was cold. And my young boy in the back said, she was like, can you tell me to heat up the fries? I'm like, sure, we ain't even about to do all that. We already late. My young boy in the back said, you get what you get and you don't get mad. And I was mad, like, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. But if I would have said that shit, you know what I'm saying? But if I would have said that shit, like
no fries is going back. No, but first of all, it's something that I'm paying for.
Look, I know you pay for that. I understand that. Well, look. But I pay for that. I understand. I pay for that. But look, we running on
no
a time
cold.
schedule right now. We already late.
Nobody want no cold fries.
She don't care.
Well, you ain't
That
gotta
shit
eat
going
these.
back.
Come on, eat these
So
fries.
you tell me about to eat them cold ass fries that I paid for?
They wasn't cold. They just wasn't crispy.
They was mediocre.
They were mediocre too. But we had a mediocre spot. I didn't expect too much out of that, Joe. You know what I'm saying? We had a bad spot. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the night. That's just the night. But you know.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you this. What is an insecurity that your fiance has that bothers you?